Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today, as promised, excuse me, I said that we were going to be reacting to this video specifically, especially after we reacted to another video from Sasuke where actually, oh, interesting enough, it's this video right here, where apparently a website, one of these websites decides to put out a list talking about how there are certain characters that are stronger than just any character. In this case, they picked Naruto and Sasuke probably because a lot of people believe them, rightfully so, to be the strongest characters in the universe, in the Naruto universe. And they try to say, well, these are characters that are actually stronger than them. And Sasuke did a video where he debunked the list of Naruto characters that are apparently stronger than the main character of Naruto Uzumaki, and he did another video, which is the one we're about to watch right now, of 20 characters that are apparently stronger than Sasuke, debunked. Now, this should be absolutely fun. And before we get to the video, guys, I do have to remind you that if you want to support the channel, remember to leave a like, share the video, subscribe, especially if you haven't, to help me get to 1,000 subs, and of course leave a comment in the comment section down below letting me know your thoughts. So with that being said and out of the way, let's go ahead and watch the video.
How's it going, everybody? Swagkage here, and welcome to today's video.
Of course, it's from Screen Rant.
So, as you can see, we are back at it again with another Screen Rant list. These lovely fellas are pretty notorious in in any community, actually, for just being wrong about everything they say about whatever series they talk about. The lists they make tend to be pretty funny, and I made a video a while back when they created a list focusing on a pretty similar subject. It was about 15 characters supposedly stronger than Naruto, and man, what a doozy that was. It had people like Choji and Yamato. It was great, and when somebody linked me this list today when I was in the middle of editing one of my other videos, I figured it'd be a great opportunity, one that I definitely didn't want to pass up, because he said that, according to Screen Rant, Shikamaru is stronger than Sasuke, so I know I'm probably in for a pretty good time. Anyway, I haven't taken a look at anything in the list so far. This is going to be completely fresh to me. I have read this short little series of...
By the way, if you guys want me to sort of react to one of these lists, if you want me to do a video sort of like Swag where I go through one of these lists and I just sort of debunk them, just let me know about it in the comment section down below.
Paragraphs at the beginning, it's just the guy trying to let everybody know that, yeah, man, he's totally a huge fan of Naruto. He definitely knows what he's talking about. Typical classic Screen Rant stuff. But anyway, I think I've spent plenty of time on the intro bit here, so let's just go ahead and scroll down and see what we have in store for us. Well, before I go any further, though, I should probably go ahead and say I'm fairly certain the guy is talking about current, like, adult Sasuke, or at the very least, like, end of Shippuden, like, Final Valley Sasuke, because the list was published November 11th, 2018. So there's no reason for him to be talking about any version of Sasuke other than the most recent. I mean, he doesn't specify anywhere that he's talking about, like, Heavy Sasuke or Taka Sasuke or 5 Kage Summit Sasuke, so just keep in mind as we read all of these entries that he is definitely 100% talking about Sasuke powered up by the Sage of Six Paths with a Rinnegan, an Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, a Perfect Susanoo, all that good stuff. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, let's just go ahead and dive right in. Okay, so starting off strong with number 20, we have Pain, who lost to Sage Naruto. Now, I mean, I don't think there's a lot that's really funny that I can say about the idea of Pain being stronger than Sasuke, because it's blatantly not true. So let's take a look and see if there's anything this...
He mentioned Pain, who lost to Sage Mode Naruto, although a lot of people, again, I would argue that technically Naruto lost that fight. If it wasn't for the Nine Tails, taking over at that one moment, Pain technically won the fight, and he would have captured Naruto, especially if Hinata didn't interfere. Just thought I'd...
This guy says that we can get a laugh out of. Well, this is kind of juicy. This on top of his Rinnegan would allow him to do more taxing techniques than Sasuke likely could. I don't think this guy knows that Sasuke has a Rinnegan. Yeah. So, yeah, claiming that Pain wins automatically because of Rinnegan is that's a little bad. Like, you could just Google a picture of Sasuke. Actually, let me do that right now. Let's go Sasuke Uchiha images.
Right there, fourth one. The Rinnegan right there. And there's there's a bunch of them with the Rinnegan.
This guy really not. Did he not even Google Sasuke before he made this list? Did he just like ask a friend about Naruto or something? Like, I mean, I don't know. There's not much else I can say aside from the fact that it's really weird that this guy doesn't even know Sasuke has a Rinnegan. Sasuke, but definitely by the end of the series, would be able to take Pain out. I know I've had some relatively hot takes in the past where I've spoken about other versions of Sasuke and how they would perform against Pain, but Rinnegan Sasuke captured like all 9 Biju with one clap of his hands. Pain's not gonna do anything.
Dude, Pain had trouble just capturing 1/2 of the 9 tails. Sasuke did that no problem. What are you? Pain had trouble creating 1 Chibaku Tensei. Sasuke created 9 of them like they were nothing.
So let's just go ahead and move on. Next up, we've got. Wait.
What?
Hold
Senju.
on. Did he call Hashirama?
Well, yeah, his last
by the name Senju
is Senju, but his name is.
Did. Let's read this. Senju is one of the only characters who controlled the 8-tailed beasts that were roaming the world.
There are
Senju
9.
is often referred to as the god. This has to be a troll.
Yeah, this has to be.
What is this guy talking about?
I'm genuinely unable to think of anything to say.
What to say, dude.
Hold on. What's this? So clearly he's one of the best to have ever lived. Even Maru Uchiha, his rival, admitted that Senju, oh Jesus Christ, was still stronger than him despite Madara's strength. Yeah, but Sasuke is you could argue that EMS, Rinnegan, Sage of Six Path Chakra enhanced Sasuke was stronger than Madara. Maybe not stronger than, 10 Tails Jinchuriki Madara. I don't think that's the case. But if we're talking Edo Madara or Alive Madara, even with Hashirama's Sage mode, you could argue that EMS, Rinnegan Sasuke, Sage of Six Path Chakra enhanced is still stronger than him. And I would argue, yeah, that makes him stronger than Hashirama, personally. Just, wow.
Clearly, Senju is a shinobi who is more powerful than Sasuke. The question just becomes how exactly he is stronger than Sasuke.
Wait, what's this? Well, his talent at transformation techniques and Buki, definitely surpasses Senju was so good at these 2 techniques that he used them to control a tailed beast. Sasuke is a strong fighter, but he does not match Senju at that. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. This guy has no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
Well, his talent at transformation techniques... What? And Buki Jutsu definitely surpasses Sasuke. Senju was so good at these 2 techniques that he used them to control the tailed beasts. Sasuke is a strong fighter, but he does not match Senju at that level. Okay, so this list is already like prime A+ material. The first Hokage, Senju, was able to control the tailed beasts with his talent at transformation techniques. I don't know if the list can get any funnier than that, but let's just go ahead and scroll down and see where we end up with this. Okay, so at number 18 we have Minato. The 4th Hokage, Minato Namikaze, was considered to be the best shinobi who ever lived. What a spicy statement. He lived a short but important life in which he saved his village from destruction from the 9-tailed fox by imprisoning it in his son Naruto. He even surpassed Orochimaru, Sasuke's teacher, in his strength and abilities. What a weird paragraph. One thing I'd like to bring attention to is this guy clearly knows that there is a 9-tailed fox, and yet...
But yeah, he mentions 8-tailed
said the 8-tailed beasts.
This has to be a troll.
So I don't...
It has to be.
I don't get it. His speed is unparalleled, and it is this that allows his space-time ninjutsu to be so powerful. Although Sasuke can use the same ninjutsu, he has not mastered it to the same effect that Minato has. His speed paired with his self-sustaining Rasengan would definitely allow him to gain the higher ground
what is
if they would ever go toe-to-toe.
Is he, I don't get it. Is he trying to say that Minato's speed is unparalleled because he can use Flying Raijin, which is a space-time ninjutsu, but Sasuke has a Minato Jikara, well, had, I guess, and that would allow him to go toe-to-toe, but you said that his speed is unparalleled because he can use Flying Raijin. But then later on in the same paragraph, you say that Sasuke's speed is comparable, even though you just said he was unparalleled. Wow, okay.
Fight.
This has to be a joke.
Man, that sure was 2 paragraphs. I don't even know where to start, but so like, okay, I don't want to be a bully. Like, if you're just like a casual Naruto fan and you're like, yeah, man, like I think Minato might be able to beat Rinnegan Sasuke. Like,
he can't.
Sure,
okay.
Fine, you can say it, whatever. It's very wrong, but like, it's just a manga. It's not a big deal. But what makes this so funny is everything this guy says in an effort to support his arguments. He's like, Minato was considered to be the best shinobi who ever lived. He acted like him surpassing Orochimaru was like a really big deal.
Which
and
Sasuke
he also said that
did.
Sasuke could use the Flying Raijin jutsu. And then, like, apparently, where he draws...
okay, so yeah, although Sasuke can use the same ninjutsu, okay, so I think again, I'm trying to give this guy the benefit of the doubt, so he says, although Sasuke can use the same ninjutsu, I think he's possibly talking about space-time ninjutsu, but didn't clarify that what Minato uses was Flying Raijin, and what Sasuke used was a Minato Jikara, which was granted to him by the Rinnegan that he awoke in his left eye. And even though they're both technically space-time ninjutsu, they're different because of how they operate. Flying Raijin lets you teleport from one place to another based on, you set up your marker, and then that allows you to travel there at any point, at any time you want. But Sasuke's Minato Jikara is different because it allows him to switch places with either an object or a person. And yeah, he can also open portals.
The line in the sand, the biggest issue that Sasuke would
they're
have
too different.
In fighting against Minato would be his Rasengan. That's it. That's the final straw. Sasuke just can't handle Minato's self-sustaining Rasengan, whatever that means. I think it's supposed to mean that because Minato can make it without shadow clones, Sasuke just wouldn't be able to do anything. So, all right, man. I don't know if this is funnier than the Senju section, but it's still pretty great. So at number 17, we have Neji. Let's see what this guy has to say about Mr. Hyuga here. So the highlight of this section is this part right here. For instance, Neji has a defense that not many others can boast about. And then what I appreciate second most is this guy acting like Neji being the top student of his year, which Sasuke also was, is somehow relevant at all. We all know Naruto got the lowest grades in his class. That's a pretty poopy doo-doo point.
He says, although these powers might not be enough to take Sasuke down, but altogether Neji could definitely win over Sasuke. Again, this has to be a troll list. There's no way this is real.
But all right, let's move on to number 16, which I'm pretty sure everybody saw already. So here we have Mr. Jiraiya. It's no surprise that a legendary Sannin would end up on this list.
I'm sorry.
Wait a second. Jiraiya is a master at chakra control, which is an ability he later passed on to Naruto. He is so skilled at it that he can perform 2 Rasengan at once. That alone would be enough for him to come out on top in a battle against Sasuke.
Wait.
Oh
what did this say? He has fallen victim to Naruto's Rasengan more than once? What? Are we talking Jiraiya? When did Jiraiya fall victim to Naruto's Rasengan? When did Naruto ever use the Rasengan against Jiraiya? Dude, I'm with him. This
is really funny, dude. Let's see who number 15 is.
Oh boy.
Okay, Itachi. Sure. Let's see why Itachi can beat Sasuke. Okay, he doesn't really say anything super funny. He just so what he says is Sasuke wasn't stronger than Itachi when he fought him. So therefore,
which personally I do technically agree with, because it was revealed that Itachi at the time of their fight was ravaged by illness. So, and not to mention he was practically blind. So you could say Itachi wasn't operating at 100%. So yeah, during their fight, yes, you could make the argument that Itachi was stronger. In fact, that's what I actually believe. But if we're talking that Itachi versus EMS, Rinnegan, Sage of Sixth Path Chakra Enhanced Sasuke, then no, I'm sorry, Itachi does not win. I'm sorry. Itachi's a powerhouse. He is. But he's not on the same level as Sasuke. I'm sorry. Especially not end of series Sasuke.
Sasuke could have never become more powerful than Itachi. And then he also... Wait. Okay. Hold on to that. We're going to get to it in just a second. But he also says that the reason that... One of the biggest reasons, apparently, like big enough for him to include it in his argument, that Sasuke just couldn't do anything against Itachi is because Itachi is a better genjutsu user than Sasuke is. Of course, that means that, I mean, under no circumstances would Sasuke ever be able to defeat Kurenai in a fight. Well, actually, that joke may not... That joke may not work. Sasuke may be better at genjutsu than Kurenai. I don't know. I mean, as a matter of fact, this might not even be true anymore. Like, Sasuke was able to resist the effects of the infinite Tsukuyomi, and his Rinnegan genjutsu affected all 9 Biju at the same time. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Itachi couldn't do that. So this one isn't as funny as any of the other ones. This one's just bad. But all right, let's see what he says about Shikamaru.
Mr.
Even
Big
the
Brain.
laziest of ninja can be strong, and Shikamaru Nara proves this time and time again. He does not have all the physical talents of a great shinobi, but Shikamaru is undoubtedly a force to be reckoned with from time to time. Because Shikamaru is smarter than Sasuke, auto win. Alright.
No.
Did he really try to claim that Shikamaru is stronger than Sasuke and then just leave it at 2 paragraphs? Guess he did. 13, Killer Bee. Of course. Having a tailed beast already makes you powerful, but Killer Bee can also control the 8-tailed beast. This ability to manage the 8 tails gives Killer Bee unmatched stamina.
No.
I've already mentioned this a handful of times, but, you know, Sasuke clapped his hands once, and he trapped all 9 Biju inside Chibaku Tensei. So Killer Bee's...
He's not going to do anything. I'm sorry.
He's not going to win that fight. What really tickles my noggin is the fact that this guy didn't mention Sasuke's fight with B. Like, he brings up the fact that B is a...
Yeah.
he brings up the fact that B is a perfect Jinchuriki and, like, all these reasons why he's so strong, but he doesn't, like you'd expect him to, flat out say that B beat Sasuke so he should win. And, of course, like, that's not true, but I just expected him to say something like that. This list is so weird. I don't get this guy's thought process. Like, even if he hadn't watched Naruto, surely he could have just, like, Googled some of this stuff. And, like, he includes some things, and then the things he does include make you feel like he would include others, and then it just... This guy is fascinating, man. Alright, let's keep reading. So, number 12, we have Guy. And now, this is the first, like, actual fair... inclusion on the list. Like, if you really wanted to, you can make a pretty solid case for Guy after opening the 8th gate being able to beat Sasuke. And I don't want to get into who wins or who loses right now, because, you know, that's a topic that could carry a...
Okay, I'm gonna sort of give an answer here. My Guy is gonna be pretty freaking powerful, especially considering what he was able to do to Ten Tails Jinchuriki Madara. However, I still don't think that Guy wins, and here's why. What a lot of people don't get about that fight is that Madara wasn't taking that fight seriously. He was just fucking around with him. Like, he was just, like, he wasn't taking the fight in any way seriously. And a lot of people forget that if it wasn't for Lee and if it wasn't for Minato, if it wasn't for Kakashi, Guy would have died in that fight. Okay, it took all of them working together to be able to manage to land a hit that was strong enough to nearly kill Madara. It's just, I feel like a lot of people forget that.
They carry an entire video on its back. But what I do want to do is see how this guy presents his argument for Guy winning. Fans may be surprised to see Guy on this list, but okay, so all he really says is because Madara had a hard time with Guy, Sasuke would probably lose, and sure, fair point, dude. I can't make fun of you for this one. Let's see. I don't want to scroll down anymore. I want to stop reading the list here. What the fuck is Tsunade doing?
Not even close.
What is Tsunade doing at number 11? She and Sasuke are on an even level when it comes to ninjutsu? What do you mean?
Not even
Wait,
close.
I didn't see this. I sort of jumped down to the second paragraph. She is the most powerful of the 3 pupils of the 3rd Hokage? This guy has to be doing this on purpose to get clicks. I am genuinely curious. How do you get the impression that Tsunade is stronger than Jiraiya and Orochimaru? That's never said anywhere in the series.
No.
And I don't know anybody
In fact,
who thinks
wasn't it,
that's the case.
wasn't it kind of
This guy
stated that
had to
Orochimaru was the
he had to
strongest?
look at some Naruto material, and then he had to be like, all right, what can I say that is, like, that's really outrageous, that's not so outrageous that it makes it really apparent that I'm just with everybody, but that it's just so wrong that people make videos and posts about my list and spread it around so that people click on it and I make my website a lot of money. That's this guy's thought process. Man.
You freaking freaks.
Tsunade, the strongest member of the legendary Sannin, is on an even level with Sasuke when it comes to ninjutsu. Those are all things that this guy said in just these 2 paragraphs here. Alright, so let's look at what he has to say about Madara. So he just is like, yep, Madara is really strong, so Sasuke wouldn't be able to beat him. Alright, not much to say about this. Again, that's sort of like Guy, like it's its own video topic, so. Gaara?
Dude, come
What
on.
do you mean? However, one could argue that Gaara at least has the advantage in one area. Gaara has the ultimate defense. His tailed beast allows him to manipulate sand and therefore create a defense that even Sasuke would have trouble matching. There is a reason Gaara survives the Forest of Death unscathed. His defensive technique seems unmatched by any shinobi. Number 8 is Obito.
No, just no.
Wait. Though Sasuke appears to have surpassed Obito by the end of the series, one could argue that without Obito, Sasuke would not survive. What does that even mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Obito's ability to pull strings with his Sharingan and control his surroundings hints at the possibility that he was strong. What does he mean, control his surroundings? Obito can't do that.
No, what the...
I don't get it.
What's he
I can't even
talking
address
about?
this because I don't know what this guy's talking. Like, I actually have no clue what any of this is supposed to mean. So I'm just gonna move on to number 7, which is Shino. Of course, it's freaking Shino. Number 6 is Hinata. What is going on? Shino is an odd and creepy character who makes him an unusual and disturbing addition to this list.
Move on. This isn't even
Is
worth
he like apologizing for putting Shino on the list because he's creepy? However, that does not mean Shino does not belong. In fact, Shino's strong ability as a shinobi flies under the radar throughout the
Wait. What the fuck did they say? What Shino has going for him are his bugs. The bugs are able to devour an opponent's chakra, which means Shino is a talented master of chakra absorbing techniques. No, it doesn't. Guess what? And guess what? Sasuke has the Rinnegan. The Rinnegan has the Preta path, which allows you to literally absorb chakra. And by his logic, Sasuke would be a master of chakra absorbing techniques, which that's not the case. He only has one. He has one ability that allows him to absorb chakra, which is something we never see him use anymore.
This guy rates like he's in 2nd grade. What Shino has going for him are his bugs. Yeah, man. What?
Just move on.
What the
Just move
fuck
on,
do you
dude.
have to
Just
say
move on.
about
Just move
Hinata
on.
here? She has the same defensive powers as Neji. No. Which
No.
rival any of Sasuke's techniques?
No.
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 Oh, man. So let me recap. We have Hinata, Shino, Gaara, Tsunade, B, Shikamaru, Jiraiya, Neji. All of these people can beat Sasuke. Number 5 is Kakashi.
No.
Hold on. Oh, I guess number 4 is Sakura. Alright, we'll take a look at that later. There are many ways Kakashi could be deemed stronger than Sasuke, but one aspect stands out above the rest, and that aspect is his leadership. It seems silly. Yes, it does. But the truth is that Kakashi is a strong leader, and that makes him a strong shinobi. Sasuke chooses to alienate himself, and that ends up being one of his greatest weaknesses. When a battle occurs, Kakashi can lead a group more efficiently than Sasuke, and that makes him a stronger shinobi in many regards. He doesn't say anything in here about any of what Kakashi could actually do to beat Sasuke. It's just that he's a really good leader.
I mean,
so
he's
like
got
OP,
Kamui, he's got the...
I'm not exaggerating.
Well, honestly, that's the only thing that I think could work in Kakashi's
I actually
advantage.
don't get what I'm reading. I don't have anything
just
to say
move
about
on, yeah,
this.
just move on.
Let's just move on to Sakura. Yeah, like my fiance is just sitting in the background watching me record this, and she just goes, "She already tried." Yeah, she did, and she failed. Sasuke almost killed her, and he got way stronger since then than Sakura did, especially since he has always fallen victim to that fairly easily after the trauma from his big brother. Wait, her intelligence and ability to spot genjutsu puts her above Sasuke, especially since he has always fallen victim to that fairly easily after the trauma from his big brother. I don't get what this means either. Maybe I'm dumb, but like, what does he mean he's always fallen victim to?
Oh boy. Well, okay, maybe.
On to number 3, Hagoromo. Yeah, sure. Sage of Six Paths could probably do it.
Yeah, Sage of Six Paths. Okay, Kaguya. Well,
Kaguya even has the Byakugan and the Rinne Sharingan, which puts her on a whole other level.
Okay, here's the thing. Which version of Sasuke are they talking about? Are they talking end of series Sasuke, or are they talking adult Sasuke? Because adult Sasuke beats Kaguya, in my opinion. Hagoromo Otsutsuki, I don't know. I mean, it depends. Again, well, I see it's difficult. Because, like, again, the version, the hold on, let's go back a second so I can see if I can get a good picture of him. Okay, Sage of Six Paths. There are different versions of him that we can discuss. Are we talking prime Hagoromo Otsutsuki who fought Kaguya and sealed the chakra of the 10 tails inside him? Are we talking that version of Hagoromo Otsutsuki? Because personally, I would say that version, if he were to fight, any version of Sasuke would come out on top because of just how freaking broken he is. But then again, Madara had the chakra of the 10 tails in him, and I think we established in the previous video that adult Sasuke beats Madara, in my opinion. So even if you were to fight Hagoromo Otsutsuki, I would think maybe Sasuke does come out on top. That in itself is a debate, in and of itself, personally. So I don't know. Again, I think that's an interesting question to have. Let's continue.
A whole other level. Oh, this is great.
It's an interesting debate to have. Sorry.
She used this chakra and her talent to help create world peace out of fear. No normal shinobi can ever come close to that power. Sasuke straight up said to Naruto, "Hey man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use this chakra and my talent to help create world peace out of fear."
Yep.
That's literally what he said. I love this really great grammar here. Kaguya is stronger in every way to Sasuke. I didn't mean to scroll down, but okay, so he has Naruto here. In the last list I looked at, the 15 shinobi stronger than Naruto, you know who was number 1 on that list? Sasuke.
Okay, this was a fun video. Oh boy, but yeah, Jesus Christ, screen rant. Screen rant, screen rant, screen rant. Oh, they always deliver. They always deliver when it comes to the comedy. Now look, when it comes to the last 3, here's the thing. Now, I don't know if the order they put the characters in was in a particular order, but if they were to say, like, let's say the top 3 are the strongest, he had Haguro Motsutsuki, and then Kaguya, and then Naruto. Here's the thing. I think it was, if I remember correctly, it was stated in the data books that currently, in the Boruto era, Naruto and Sasuke are equal in power. If, according to him, Naruto, like let's say adult Naruto is stronger than Sasuke, according to him, the fact that he has him above Kaguya and Haguro Motsutsuki he already debunked his own video, his own list. Because Naruto and Sasuke are supposed to be equal, and if, according to him, Naruto is stronger than Kaguya and stronger than Hagoromo, then, like, how can Hagoromo and Kaguya be stronger than Sasuke? Dude, this list is a fucking mess. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comment section down below. Remember, like the video, share the video, and of course, guys, please subscribe to my channel. I need you to help me get to 1,000 subs, and you can do that just by clicking on the subscribe button. And I know for a fact that most of the people who watch these videos are not subscribed, so if you want to change that, just click on the subscribe button and help me get to 1,000 subs. And remember to also click on the bell icon, because that will notify you whenever I post a new video and whenever I go live. So with that being said, guys, remember to stay safe and take care of yourselves. Bye for now.